welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today, you can call me Kai, because it is D&D in Space Night. And every Tuesday we play D&D in space. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the vibe. That's the game. That's the thing. And I'm going to pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to get you caught up. Also, normally we do have a fifth person, fourth party member here. Kyle will be here soon. Don't worry.
Yes, soon. So, hello everyone, I am your GM, and let's just say we are enjoying a lovely set of beach episodes, actual beach episodes, not ones that I, viciously rip away from my party. Stuff's been happening. Brick and Airy have gotten in a little bit of sparring. Brick with Paladin Ekin, who has perhaps somewhat schooled him in some psionic powers that Brick has never seen before. And Airy may or may not have ended up grappling with someone named Carta, who's kind of flustering our boy. Kai has been trying to treat an injury she received an episode or two ago. And turns out the Trakens have some interesting natural medications that potentially cause some chaos, so we'll be getting to see that today. And our wonderful Leaf has been learning about Sci-Tech, and we will learn more about Sci-Tech when Kyle gets here. So that being said, those of you who are here, please introduce your characters.
Absolutely. Well, as I said in the intro, my name is Vicky, but I play Kai. She is the heirloom human pilot of the group, and she is the captain of Team Dawn's Horizon. And as Grant said, currently she tried to do the most benign thing I could think of possibly doing for a beach episode, which was just going to heal myself because my arm was dislocated. And Grant said, no, that's no fun. So now we're going to deal with the repercussions of that. Ari?
Can't wait. Anyway, I'm Amanda. I play Ari. I'm the psionic warrior elf of the group. Let's see what's happening right now. Currently sparring with a very attractive person. And yeah, it was cool. And this is my best friend, Rick. Anyways, Rick. No.
Weirdo. I'm Brick. Best buddies with Airy. And psionics are bullshit.
Excuse me.
What?
I just casually high five Brick out of the corner.
Whoa. You're showing
Hey. We're the two normies of the group, okay?
Hey, evil entity, back me up here, please. I don't have Leaf with me.
Nope. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Maybe if you were nicer to me, I would consider it.
Oh my god, okay, fine. I like that Ari only gives him sass, otherwise he's not sassy. Anyway.
Stream's gonna be unhinged.
So that being said, arbitrarily, I'm going to say we kind of zoom back in on Kai because I'm evil. Kai.
This is targeted attack. You're gonna start the music now.
You have been enjoying a lovely time chatting with Amron, and just learning about the local gossip around the Enclave, apparently.
Yes, I believe we were getting alien coffee.
Yes, you were getting alien coffee. You have been enjoying yours. It's absolutely delightful. Then you start feeling a little funny.
Sick.
Because of that whatever it was medicine that Dr. Iway slapped onto your shoulder. I need you to take that wonderful list that we created and roll for intrusive thoughts.
I'm very nervous right now. The music's gonna get louder. Hold on one second.
Drown self out with music.
Oh, actually, it didn't get that much louder. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. So much to manage. Okay. We have to roll a D percentile. I reviewed this with Grant beforehand, so I think I know how to do the numbers correctly, but we'll see. Jesus Christ. Alright. That is a 32.
Really good or really bad.
So,
they're kind of all randomized except for 1 in 100. If I get either 1 or 100, it will be iconic and hilarious. But for very
Let's
different
rig the
reasons.
dice. Fate points.
So, what happens with the 32?
Well, what happens with the 32 is, randomly in Kai's mind, I guess in the middle of when she's talking to Amryn, I don't know what we're chatting about, but probably just, like, being, like hanging out at the Enclave and what the Enclave does. Kai just has the thought of, oh, hey, isn't that funny that Zen stayed up all night, to protect you after you got hurt? Oh, that's interesting, huh? That's interesting, and that's just on a loop in her head now. Just, why did he do that? Huh, that's interesting. Why did he, what, interesting. So.
Is there any outward sign of this? Or is Kai just a little distracted while talking?
Kai probably loses the plot for a second with whatever she's talking about with, Amryn, and then, you know, comes back to it when she's asked a question or something and be like, sorry, what was it?
Okay. Well, excellent. Now that we've established that,
Fun.
Kai continues her chat with Amryn.
Just for the record, there's a lot of really chaotic actual actions that Kai can take on this list as well. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. I made the list. I did this to myself.
What
Do
happens
drugs,
when we-
kids.
Dare to do drugs.
It was given to me as a medicine.
It's still drugs.
Still drugs though.
That's how the opioid epidemic started. Anyway. Sorry.
Anyway, back in the sparring rings, Ekin is currently helping Brick to his feet after he didn't land very well from his rocket boots. And Ari just said, it looks like, I'm quoting, it looks like their fight was a little more intense than ours, no offense. And before Ari can get away, Carta says, oh, do you need to up the intensity?
Do I need to?
How intense is intense enough for you, Crystals?
I guess.
Kick his ass.
Shut up, Brick. He says, fully red-faced. I mean, I didn't really use all my powers, mostly because I'm afraid. I mean, you can clearly handle yourself very well, but I'm just really scared of myself. Anyway, do you want to try again, or?
I think I've had enough sparring for the day.
Yeah,
But-
totally. Yeah.
If you're not doing anything, let me know. Always happy to trade a few wrestling moves.
Okay. Dead. Wrecked. Ripped. Sorry.
So what do Brick and Ari do?
I don't know, are you up on your feet now?
Yep.
I would just, I don't know, I guess walk over to you and be like, so how was your fight? Trying to deflect.
Certainly an improvement over some of the initiates I initially trained.
I mean,
Very well
I'm
done.
used to this guy. But speaking of,
Yeah?
I mean, we came here to fight.
Do you want to fight me? Hi!
Is that ever a question?
Hello.
And a wild leaf joins the party.
Okay. Hello.
Anyway, what? Can you repeat that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I won't hold back this
No,
time
I
now.
got it.
Sorry, Garda, I wasn't trying to...
She just chuckles to herself, shakes her head, and just kind of leans against the wall and watches.
Okay. Well, I guess we're sparring now.
Yep.
Roll your initiative.
Yeah!
Against each other.
Oh wait, what do I have? 11.
17.
That doesn't
I-
mean anything, it's just who goes first.
I guess Brick goes first.
Okay.
You got your zappies up?
My side blade? Yeah.
No. Aren't you busting? Aren't you? You're not busting out the entity? Is that not the plan here?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's other people in the room.
Well, I'm gonna fucking take his wings at you, man. Let's fucking go.
Ooh. Pretty sure both of these hit you. 21
Uh-oh.
and 4.
Yeah, they definitely both hit.
Ooh.
Somebody
I need you to
needs
make
some
2
armor.
con saves, my guy.
Okay. Hold on. 16 and oh, that doesn't count. Hold on. 16 and 6 for my con save.
So you passed the first one. Second one, you're stunned.
Oh, sick. Love that.
And you take 20 points damage.
20?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
You said you didn't want to hold back, so we ain't holding back now.
Oh my god. Okay.
I didn't think I was gonna do combat this round.
Yeah. I mean, how long is Ares done for?
Just a round.
Okay.
Okay, what else are you gonna do?
That's it.
Okay.
Now he's waiting.
Alright, fine.
Come on, buddy. I didn't hit you that hard.
I'm going to secretly call upon the entity.
Is this
Hey,
an
you wanna-
emergency?
Yeah, I need to fight my best friend and impress some people, so, you want in? You said you wanted to fight somebody.
I need to punch my
Only
best
if you-
friend in the face.
Only if you're honest with yourself. You're not impressing some people, you're trying to impress one person.
No, I'm trying to impress myself, too. Dang, get read by the entity.
The entity is on to you. He lives in your brain.
He would just, honestly, Ari would have been like, you too? Damn it. Anyway, you gonna help me or not?
How much help do you want?
Just a little bit of power, please. Give me
Ugh, That's so boring. Okay, fine.
Okay, well, what would you want to do then?
Let's give him a taste of what you really can do.
Make a will save.
Oh, shit. Oops. That-
Leaf's not there right now.
Oh boy.
Hold on a minute. One moment. That is going to be 16.
Okay. You managed to hold the entity back. But you do become wreathed in flames of darkness. And you can call upon their power.
Yes! Nice! Okay, cool. I would just be like, oh, don't worry, guys. It's just me. Hi.
Quit your yapping. Come on.
Okay, I just want to read it.
Yeah, you see Carta turn to Ekin and just say, yeah, this is pretty normal at this point. I'm sure you've seen it before.
Let's see. I would like to use Dissolving Touch.
Are you shitting?
Yes.
Okay.
I know, I'm not. You told me to go hard.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't know what this one does.
My touch deals 4d6 acid damage.
So you gotta roll to hit me.
Okay. 6.
Plus, what's your plus?
Oh, hold on.
I don't think you'll hit me.
Plus what? With
Your
new
attack
numbers.
Your attack modifier.
Well,
No, never mind.
yeah, no! We could just pretend it did and call it a day. So it didn't hit.
Brick lets you hit him.
Huh?
Brick doesn't dodge.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Nah, he's doing it. You looked sad immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna roll then. 2d4, hold on. That's gonna be
That's real love right there.
12. 12 points of damage, baby.
Brick, make a performance check.
No.
Can I sense both? Oh, I don't need to.
7.
Okay. I'm gonna say the Leaf and Kai, just over the comm, you just randomly hear a very unconvincing ow.
I would, like, as I'm up close to you, though, and not over the comms for everyone to hear, just be like, you let me hit you, didn't you?
Nope.
Rick, do not do that. Anyway, your turn. He, like, pushes his comm back so he can, like, talk or whatever.
Amazing.
Wow. One of those definitely misses you, the other one definitely hits you.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, though?
I need you to make that fortitude save.
What are you doing?
I'm smacking you with my hammer.
14.
You passed.
I passed?
You passed.
Hell yeah. See, we're just too good. We're too evenly matched.
So you take that damage.
Okay. As the entity, though, so I'm fine.
Are you?
Haha, yes. Okay.
Okay. Eri, you may have another turn.
Thank you. Let me see what I can do.
Come on, hit me with it. You know, you can upcast it. Just remember that.
And this is how Brick dies, disintegrated by his buddy.
Yeah, imagine I kill him.
That would be awesome.
Would it? I think it would be pretty traumatic, actually.
It would be very traumatic
For me,
honestly.
Vicky, it would be pretty traumatic.
I would cry, honestly, on stream if I did that.
I have cried on stream before.
Oh no.
Video games, you know?
Yeah.
Let me do that.
I'm
Don't let
going
Brick die.
Definitely. I'm actually just gonna go for a hit with the side chains.
You get
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make them attack rolls.
I cannot
I'm sorry,
believe.
21!
Yep.
Forgot to add.
Wait, can you only.
that hits.
I'm sorry, can you only use the side chains when you're. No, you're not spooky right now, are you?
I am spooky.
You
but
are
I am
spooky
in
right now.
control this time.
Oh, I see. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say,
36. Give me that.
it's a missed opportunity of not using the side chains while you were fighting Carta.
So-
Okay,
You didn't hear me.
oh my god.
She's busy.
That's
It's
a lot.
okay.
How much?
That is
Control.
32.
Yeah, 32 damage.
And you have another hit.
And I have another one to go.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I gotta roll the hit.
Oh, yeah.
first.
I forgot how scary those were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Thank you, Grant.
I would
14.
say she rolled a 6, a 6, and a 5. I'm just throwing that out there. No, that would miss.
Oh, okay.
At least the second one misses, though.
Okay. You slash Brick good.
Ow.
Was that real or not
Yeah.
real this time? I'm just kidding.
Pretty good.
Can we
All right,
tell that
and-
it's real on comms?
That one was a little more real. So while this continues, the sparring continues, we will again jump around to Leaf.
Who did not have
Hello,
his normal
welcome.
intro, so we need to hold and let him do the.
Yes,
The
please
thing.
introduce us to the masterpiece that is Leaf.
Hi, I'm Leaf, and a little bit late. I'm the other psionic elf. I'm a psionic adept elf hacker, and handler to Wonder the Space Weasel and a ever-growing menagerie of lovely space critters, including Buddy and Chomper, the space lizard, the companion and sometimes lackey of Bessie the sentient AI, a occasional non-lethal sniper, by which I mean I occasionally shoot our captain with stim darts. Blossoming, I do like that word, blossoming war criminal, group therapist, and budding eco-terrorist.
I'm never gonna recover from the pause and then philosophy.
Oh my god.
Oh, incredible.
And currently real stoked to learn more about this sci-tech.
Which I believe last time you were warned not to use any powers while it is being worked on.
Fine. No, that makes sense.
So tell me, young Leaf,
Oh yeah, this guy.
what other questions do you have?
So, can you teach me how to make this stuff? Or repair it at least, in case I come across more of it? Is there a way to disable these things? Is there, like, where I don't even know where to start?
Disabling, potentially. Repairing is, with the correct knowledge, simple. He flips up the giant goggles that he's been using to work on this thing, scoots across the room, and grabs what looks like one of several identical books, rolls back, and hands it to you. You will, of course, need to translate it, but it is a beginner's guide to sci-tech repair. As a friend of the Enclave, consider it a gift.
You have my Deepest thanks. Leaf is giddy.
Yes. Now let me get back to work.
I do have one other question, if I may.
It continues working, does not look up.
The material that the Alessian forward bases were made out of that seems to conduct psionic energy, would that be usable as a material for creating things like this?
He pauses, and Paladin Edmund just contemplates the haft of the spear that he's working on for a moment and says, "It would be suitable. It is a corruption of our original design, but it has been used before."
Thank you.
He returns to work.
I will stop bothering you now. And I turn around and leave.
Okay, as you leave, you catch a glimpse of Kai at the cafe with Amryn. Kai, make another roll for intrusive thoughts, please.
Bastard.
Oh, no.
Okay. By the way, if I get the same one, I'm just gonna re-roll.
Yes, please do.
Because some of these are repeated, because... God damn it.
Yes?
85.
Oh, let me look. What is 85?
It's not good, I'll tell you that. It shouldn't be that high on the list.
Yes.
So,
okay.
in a very brick fashion, I suddenly have the urge to lick the nearest object. What's the nearest object to me, Grant? Grant, what's the nearest object to Kai?
You have a choice.
Okay.
It's either the outside of the cup that you're using, or it is the table that you're sitting at.
I would, being a person who has lived through COVID-19 in the real life, I would go with the cup, personally.
Okay, Amryn looks a little quizzical at you and says, does that taste good? Are you okay?
No, it doesn't. Why did I just do that?
Oh my god. By the light. Iwe was right. Okay,
Oh, this stuff? Is it still,
Yes.
like, yeah, on me?
it still feels better. It's not, like, horribly painful.
That's good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be keeping an eye on you and make sure you get back to, the place you're staying safely. Or at least back to your crew.
I don't feel, like, weird. I just feel like kind of... And I just kind of don't have a word. I just look at him.
Leaf, you witnessed this, by the way, as you're stepping out of the shop.
How close is he? I guess if we're in the, like,
Across-
merchant area.
Across, like, a square or something.
Okay.
I was distracted. What did I just miss?
You missed me
I'm sorry.
licking a cup. It's okay.
That's incredible.
And then, Amryn looking concerned because I'm having coffee with Amryn right now. Do we want poppy fun for this? Music.
I just whisper on comms to Kai.
Okay, just me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, let's just say Brick and Airy would also probably hear this unless Leaf specifically directs it to Kai.
Yeah, I would specifically direct this to Kai. I'm not trying to embarrass Kai in front of everyone else.
Never mind then.
Are you sure you want to do that in public?
I turn my
And then I
comms
turn
off.
and walk away.
I turn my comms off. I
Or
say,
both, probably.
I'm not dealing with that right now. Anyway, Amryn, what were we talking about?
Well, I was telling you about Paladin Isla and how there might be a thing going on over across the other way at the. Anyway, she continues.
Wait, what?
Arian Brick, what are you doing?
Are we still fighting?
Are we?
I'm assuming you probably are, unless you choose to do other things.
You want to still be fighting?
No.
You don't want to fight?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was your turn last, so what do you do?
Brick's gonna bum rush you.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
think-
gonna try and grapple you.
Kyle, I think you missed it, but Brick and Ari are now fighting in the training ring. And it's
I came in like just for like a round of that.
yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. Carta and
That's exciting.
Carta and Ekin are watching.
11?
Raptly. I'm sure.
Ekin might be taking notes.
32.
Oh, cool.
Oh my. Well,
Hi,
Ari,
buddy.
you can either.
So,
What?
I was gonna say you can either attempt an opposed grapple check or you can try an escape artist check. Either one. It's up to you.
I don't think you have escape artist.
I don't know, the entity does, so. Let's see. It looks like I'm better at that, so. Yeah. That's going to be a 24.
Not good enough.
Ah, rude.
Doesn't beat.
Okay.
So Brick goes, swoops a hand underneath your leg, clipping your knee, grabs your shirt collar, flips you, and you're on the ground.
Damn it.
And he's got your scruff around your neck.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. Just goes annoyed.
Bam! Hi, buddy.
You hear clapping from the sidelines. Carta says, I'm gonna have to remember that for next time.
God damn it. I'm going to.
And you, by the way, you know what Brick is doing right now? He's doing straight jujitsu, trying to get you in a hole that you can't get out.
Oh,
So,
well,
you have time.
good thing that I can, dimensional slide out of it.
Whee!
Okay.
I'm gonna do that and,
Aries is
place
slippery
myself behind you, actually.
Okay. You don't have to roll anything
I don't-
for it. You just do it.
Okay, cool, yeah, sick. I just do it. And then I can, does it count if is that 2 actions if I also cast, prowess, which gives me an extra attack of opportunity?
Of opportunity?
Oh,
That's what it says.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That would require. I believe that's technically a free action sort of thing.
Gotcha.
okay.
And it would be something that you could prompt if someone tried to run away from you, prompting an attack of opportunity. But I
Okay.
don't think Brick's gonna do that.
Okay.
You can make me dumber.
I can make you dumb.
Yeah, that's one of your things.
Oh, okay.
What?
Where?
What does that
Permanently?
mean? What does that mean?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
She
It just got-
No, the permanent thing is that's a Rima thing. It's fine.
It's
That's on the list too to think about.
where is it? I swear I was just reading.
I'll find it later. But anyway, so I'm out of moves, right? For
I
combat.
do have an action.
I have another action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm
have one
gonna
more.
hit you with my side blade
Beat
again.
the shit out of me.
I'm going to.
You get 2
I get 2.
Yeah.
Okay. No, hold on. 20.
That's
Oh no,
way
sorry.
more than
Actually,
20.
it's a 23.
It
with this
definitely
guy.
hits.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. I keep forgetting to add shit. All right. So. Huh? Oh yeah. Right. Cool. 20.
That one misses, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But-
One. This plus 7, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on a second. We're doing some math. 19 to damage.
Oh,
That hurts.
I have a headcanon that when Aries in control, but he's using darkness mode, he has kind of that like raspiness, like sort of that the entity has, but it's still his voice. Just keeping, yeah. Is that how that would
Okay.
work?
I love that.
Thank you.
uh,
Oh, cool.
what, does Ari say anything in that voice?
I guess you'd just be like, so Brick can hear, be like, that's what you get for embarrassing me.
You've done that yourself.
Both of you make a listen check.
No! I whispered. Oh, my bad. It's okay.
Oh,
No.
us?
Yeah, both of you.
Oh,
I misinterpreted that.
You're okay.
17.
You're okay.
hold on a moment. I have different stats for this guy.
Skip.
My bad. Listen, Jack. That's going to be a good 9.
Brick, you could swear you just hear Carta kind of mutter under her breath. That's hot.
Oh!
You don't hear
Bye.
Oh,
I didn't hear it.
it. Yeah, I heard it. You didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear shit, man.
My spots. Why
You're
you
right.
do this to me?
Get wrecked,
Amanda
dude.
will always know.
All right, it's
That's
Brick's
the
turn.
that's the
All right.
torture though, isn't it? That we know
Yeah.
and our characters don't know.
I love this game.
Brick drops his hammer.
Okay.
What's he gonna do?
And he flicks his wrist and his gauntlet comes.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, bro.
Oh, please.
Oh, and you immediately hear from the sidelines Ekin say, "Oh, I have been wanting to see this in action."
Uh-huh.
Harry would just glare daggers at you for a second and
I'm assuming a 28 hits you.
yeah.
Can you just take a look at that for me?
I don't want to look at it. It's a 20.
So, God, I
20.
forget how much damage this thing does.
Oh,
Lord.
Oh man, that's a lot of dice.
oh God.
Hey, it's as much as your freaking side blades. I don't want to hear it.
I did not know that we would be having PvP today.
I didn't either. I'm panicking. I was like, I texted Grant. And I was like, I need to learn how to actually use my character. Next week has to do it without talking to the TM.
Friday. It'll be fine.
No,
It's
today,
just a
right
little
now. You're learning how to learn. This is learning.
This is
Learning on the
I'm
job.
learning on the fly. Let's go. You're still adding?
Oh no.
I'm gonna fucking die. No, I'm not. I'm
So
fine.
you took 19 points for the first hit,
Oh,
and
it's
then the
not that bad.
crit is...
Hold
Just
on.
crit.
Yeah, I crit.
Yeah. That's what he was like, look at this. And I was like, that's a 20.
Oh no.
So 12, 22,
Ow.
This was supposed to be a beach episode, man.
Now you know how I
29 on the crit. You're fine.
What was it?
Fine.
How
It
many?
turns
Because
out
I'm
we're
trying
not
to
very
get
good
you
at
to
beach.
heal,
Huh?
so you don't show off that ability ever.
We're not enough.
You're
We
what?
are not good at beach.
I'm trying to get you to heal.
That's
Why?
not our job.
Because you gotta show off.
I'm showing off.
Show
Oh, I
off.
understand. You're being a homie.
Show off,
Actually,
homie.
the entity is kind of bloody right now, so that's cool. Area entity.
Yeah, so's Brick,
Okay.
by the way. Brick's messed up.
Yeah, where are you at? I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna
The
kill
next
you.
time Kai and Leaf end up seeing Brick and Airy, they're just gonna
What
be black
happened?
eyes. They're
Yeah. It's just like, oh, we were sparring. Like,
I know a place
You know-
where they can fix you up really well, and there's
I-
no
Oh,
side
God.
effects whatsoever.
no.
Again, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, you're forcing me to do it. I must heal. I am going.
I must heal.
Yeah. I'm going to use Vampiric Blade, so I'm going to attack you and then heal whatever damage I roll.
I love when you
for
do
it.
that.
Thank
Go
you.
for it,
It's my
buddy.
babe. Okay. Oh, that definitely hits you. Yeah. This is- cool beans. One moment. Oh, not as good as it could be, but we can do math. We know how to do math. 15 points of damage. Oh, and I do it again. Just hold on.
And I do it again.
16. 15 plus 16.
Lord.
And I heal that much, and you die.
I'm not dead
die.
yet.
Hold on,
I'm not dead yet.
31.
The only reason I'm not concerned is because Ekken's there and can
Oh.
probably just be like, all right, hold on, ching, and like
Yeah.
bring you back up.
Hands become alight with electricity.
Aries still in control, so it's okay. We're good. I'm not gonna kill him, I promise.
Meanwhile, Leaf, what are you up to? You have a new book to read, and you finished talking to Paladin Edmund.
Let's see. So I've been hearing Brick and Airy spar this whole time?
Probably. You've probably been hearing that.
I'm definitely gonna go wander over and see what's going on.
Okay, you start heading over there. Kai,
Yes.
make another roll for intrusive thoughts, please.
All right.
Because I'm evil.
I know. I did this to myself, so it's fine. You know? I have no reason to complain. That is a duplicate. 99. Oh, this is interesting because this is kind of a general one. So I don't know how we want to interpret this. It's not general, but it's in this situation. The prompt is, what would Wadsworth think of that? You can tell me what I'm thinking about at the moment.
You could bring that up with Amryn, kind of as a hypothetical. She's never met Wadsworth, so you'd have to explain that to her. But what would he think of the current situation is kind of a place you could go.
That's fair, yeah. Okay, yeah, so for some reason, after licking a cup and then being teased by Leaf, and then turning off her comms and having a continued conversation. Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for illustrating Mac. After all of that, for some reason, Kai's mind wanders to our I was trying to think of an adjective, but I don't have one. Admiral. Wadsworth. And yeah, I guess I just what was Amryn telling me about? Some gossip?
She was telling you about some sort of something that's starting to happen between the guard who greeted you at the gate and someone else in the Enclave.
Just anyone. Unnamed, not important NPC. That's okay.
Yes. And it's really adorable because every time they go out, he always brings like these flowers that he goes out into the wasteland and actually finds some, which is kind of a miracle. It's amazing.
That's really cute, actually. And then Kai, out of nowhere, just goes, I think my boss hates me. No, not hates me. I think... No, I think he's disappointed in me. Sorry, I don't know why I said that out loud.
It's okay. I mean, do you need to talk about it?
No, I don't think I do. What did they put in this stuff?
Well, and at that moment, Dr. Iwe walks up and says,
Iwe! What did you put in the thing that you put on my arm? I'm upset by it.
Oh, well, I guess my divination powers were telling me the truth. It'll be fine, I promise. I did foresee this. Nothing absolutely terrible happens in the long term, at least. So you'll be fine. Don't worry. It'll be a little uncomfortable, but it's better than, I don't know how quickly your species heals, but the weeks it would probably take. You'll be healed by the time you leave. Speaking of which, I brought this. She hands you a jar with something taped to it. It looks like instructions, and says, just apply this until you can move the arm without the sling and not scream.
Does it look
or
like
wince,
this?
Or wince.
Okay. Does it look like the same stuff?
It is.
Why would I push it back towards her with the other hand? Why would I use more of it? I'm not having a good time. I mean, it is helping. And
because it works, and because it's all I've got. If I knew how it would actually affect your people, and I was sure about it, and not doubting my own abilities...
You know now.
I do know now. I have made a record of it. Please get better soon. The sooner you get better, the sooner you will not be dealing with the side effects.
Kai takes the jar and puts it in her bag. Struggling to put it in her bag. Probably because, like, one hand can't do much unless it is lowered to where the sling is. And it's like...
Amryn helps you.
Thank you, Amryn. And I angrily
while kind of giving the doctor a bit of a look, and then says, "You want to keep hanging out, Kai, or do you want to head back? You want to see some of the Enclave?"
I got nothing better to do. I shrug and then go, ow, fuck. I gotta remember to only do that with one shoulder.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please.
Yeah,
It'll undo it.
I figured that out, yeah. I would love to, Amryn. I have nothing better to do.
As you leave, the doctor says, "If you or any of your crew need any medical attention, let me know."
Mm-hmm. And to Amryn, I whisper, "I don't trust your doctor."
She's really very solid. A lot of our stuff is natural.
It seems like a lot of your stuff is also not made for humans, so, which fair, you're not, so I get it, also.
I mean, it's not poisoning you.
Are we sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Has an extra dimensional being told you to roll a fortitude save by any chance?
Does Amryn say that, or do I imagine that Amryn says that? Are you just tossing in another weird side effect right now?
Yes, you could swear you could swear you heard Amryn say that, but she didn't.
Okay, I should drink some water or something. I don't think that's gonna help. But I don't know how to help this.
Okay, I'm going to get you a water bottle that I know is sanitized, so that if you feel the need to clean it with your tongue, it'll be fine.
Lick it again. I hope that Leaf redeemed hydrate. You're funny. You're funny one.
All right. So Amryn starts leading you off toward the terraced gardens, which look absolutely lovely, and continues telling all of the gossip and a little bit more about the history of the Enclave.
That hot
never. You can't catch me alive.
Meanwhile, Leaf, you arrive at the training space and find Brick and Aries still going at it.
Oh, welcome to the party.
Do you say that as one of you is like pinned to the ground? Oh, welcome to the party.
Honestly, yeah, I think so. Harry would.
Holy shit!
Don't worry, Leaf, I'm in control.
Are you though?
Yeah, it's me. It's my voice. I can see what I'm doing. I am controlling my actions.
You both look like hell.
Yeah, but we're having fun.
You in particular look like you might be from hell at the moment. Okay. And I look over Carta and Amryn, like
Carta kind of has this grin on her face and says, "If they need a form of resuscitation, I'm more than happy to help."
I'm gonna get hurt.
You know what?
I'm gonna scream. You're gonna do the thing from, what is that movie? Is it The Sandlot, where the kid pretends to drown in the pool so that the lifeguard gives him mouth to mouth? Is it
Aaron
Sandlot?
did not think of doing that, but Amanda really wants to do it.
You know what?
Listen check.
You know what? Carry on.
Ekin just nods and keeps scribbling in a notebook that he's got.
And Leaf pulls out his book and starts kind of slowly working his way through, like trying to decipher it.
Okay, you start learning about Traken Psytech
while kind of keeping an eye out to see what craziness is about to ensue.
All right, well, Brick, it is your turn.
I have a question, real quick, before Brick goes. If I want to use empathetic feedback, do I have to do it before? Do I have to claim that I'm using it before you?
I imagine it's a reaction.
Okay, cool.
I believe it is a reaction, yes.
Yeah, it's like when you're hitting melee, your attacker takes damage. That's what I wanted to do.
Well,
I'm gonna do it then. I cast it.
Yeah, I haven't hit you yet.
Yeah, but you're gonna.
True. Oh no, I probably won't. I miss
Are you
this.
kidding? I'm sorry, I just totally slammed on the desk. If that.
And,
It didn't come through.
Fuck.
Okay.
I think your AC. Is
You do have to if it's the power, you have to activate it in advance, and because it applies to you and and affects anything that attacks you.
How long does it last? It doesn't
10
say.
minutes per level.
Oh, sick. Thank you.
Kyle, check your
assuming-
Discord or your
Keep it
phone.
on.
A 16 doesn't hit you in this one.
What is my?
Go down a little bit.
Did I go too far? Sorry.
At the very bottom of that first page.
Nope, I missed.
Ah. Okay, at least it's up. Nice
Hey,
try. I
in the
say.
back of your head, Ari, you hear,
So, how are you enjoying it?
Honestly, kind of sick.
Good. Good. Learn to harness it.
Like, how? Like, do it more? Or.
You're doing it right now.
Sorry, he
Keep
just.
going.
Okay. Thanks for the good job, son.
The entity's your
Anyway.
dad now.
Wait a minute, no. That was Amanda. That was absolutely Amanda. Anyway.
"No, Ari, I am your father."
What? That's not possible, is it?
It is possible that it's George's father, but we won't get into that.
Oh fuck. Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
Wait, what?
Remember you got possessed?
Oh,
You got- Yeah.
Interesting.
knows? Anyway.
Interesting headcanon. Keep that in mind for the next time we play the prequel.
All right.
Yeah.
How are you
Oh,
killing?
don't worry.
Come on, let's
If we
go.
ever
Am I
get back,
killing you
if
or
we
you?
ever
What do
finish
you got?
this
No,
mission.
you don't know. You don't know.
Ooh.
You don't know how low I am.
Enjoy your downtime while I give it to you.
That's fair. Okay.
But I
okay.
wanted to talk to Carter, not fight my best friend.
Talk to Carter
It's
after
fine,
you're
it's
done
fine.
kicking my ass.
Yeah.
You can always stop fighting, you know.
Nah, I gotta see this through. I'm too invested now.
You gotta
It's
end
fun.
him.
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm about to straight up kill him right now. No. I am just going to do a simple slice and dice. Cause am I still behind you?
Are you?
Cause I like the last. No, I'm not. But
No, because I turned around
yeah, that's right.
to hate.
Okay. Well, you just kind of like
Go for it, man.
shrug a little. And, yeah, let's see. That's going to be a. Oh, actually, my bad. I've been doing this wrong the entire time. Apparently.
That's
No.
not right, that's plus.
Oh, never mind. That's not that bad. Okay. 15.
Miss.
Oh, okay. But I get to roll again, right?
The
Oh, that
wonders of armor.
makes- yeah.
That's not just a miss.
Yeah, that's a critical failure.
Okay. Well, on the critical failure with the psionic chain, you miss Brick, and instead the chain wraps around the barrier for the sparring ring, and it's stuck there for the moment unless you dispel it,
Oh,
or unless you decide to destroy it.
honestly, in a frustration, Ari wouldn't think about that and would just like pull it back, probably destroying it.
Make a strength check.
Okay. Mhm.
Right.
22.
22.
Mhm.
It cuts through those it cuts through the barrier like nothing, and the barrier just goes whing, and completely loses tension. You hear Eka go, "Oh my." And the ends might be a little singed right now, but it's fine.
I think Ari would realize what he did and just be like, "Oh shoot, sorry, sorry. I can fix that if you want me to."
No, Wayward Initiates have done far worse.
Okay.
This is the third dojo we've built.
Okay, cool. Should we keep fighting then? Because I don't want to like spill out.
No. I'm good.
Oh my god, you're
Let's
doing
keep going.
terrible. Maybe we should stop. I didn't really realize what was happening. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I think we should stop.
Okay.
Let's get you patched up, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, I exit darkness mode. Can I do that? Or do I have to roll for that?
Make a concentration check to use the meditation that you were taught.
Yay!
What is the mod?
Is
that
Leaf
a
gonna be
skill?
proud of me?
What is that?
Wait, what did you ask?
What is a concentration check? Is that
Meditation. Well, so it would be a concentration check, or if it's meditation, it would be probably auto hypnosis.
So it's in
Oh,
here.
if you've got auto hypnosis, yeah, go ahead and use that instead. That was me goofing.
18.
Okay. You take a moment, and with a few deep breaths, the flames of darkness recede and disappear. And you just hear a contented sigh, and...
Ah, well done. You actually showed control. Consider me impressed.
You have earned a point of respect from the entity.
You've
I'm
earned
writing
an
it down.
entity brownie
Plus
point.
1. It's like in the, Baldur's Gate when it's like so and so approved. It's like the entity approved.
Yes! The entity approves.
Yeah, anyway, super cute, cool. Ari honestly feels kind of invigorated and is like, that was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. We should help Brick.
I'm good.
I'm also I'm okay.
You're fine. What are you talking about?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I thought I could beat you this time.
Ekin, just kind of glancing at Brick, says, we do have a doctor in town. Dr. Iway, I would highly recommend visiting her. She turned her comms off.
Don't
Yeah,
do it. I know.
Oh
know.
no, we don't know.
I can't warn you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She is, unless you have that frankly terrifying robot with you, you should be in good hands with her.
You
Not
won't
the
be.
robot.
You should
Not the robot.
Okay.
Okay.
And Ekin gives you directions, and Carta says, I'll go along if Crystals is going along. Make sure nobody gets too badly hurt.
Yeah, Brick, let's go to the infirmary or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll take you.
Let's.
Also, right before we leave though, Ari would kind of just like scooch over to Leaf for a second and just be like, "Did you see I meditated?"
Good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you, Ari.
Adorable.
So, Brick and Ari are heading over to the doctor. What is Leaf going to be doing?
Thinking about how kick-ass meditation is, and
I've never heard someone describe meditation as kick-ass.
Yeah.
you use it for combat purposes.
Fair.
Why not?
That's fair. It's a very Leaf thing to do.
Look, I don't carry weapons because why would I when everything can be weaponized?
Including your very thoughts. Okay, Ekin is still there. He's hanging out if you have questions for him.
I would kind of like some language lessons if possible.
Okay, he begins giving you a basic primer on how to read Traken. It's really... Once you start learning the basics, it's really quite a simple language. Very similar to how English is handled, although they have their own special rules, and I'm not going to go into it because I haven't even designed the language.
A lot like English. Lots of special rules.
Question.
Yes.
I think last episode we had kind of planned to go talk to Ekin because we never explained to him what happened the night prior. Should we still have a meeting with him?
Probably should.
Eventually, yes.
Okay, I was just wondering if that's... I'm trying to figure out when or if Leaf wants to just talk to him about it, or if we converge eventually and have a meeting. But I was just throwing that out there.
So how would you say we were attacked by a psionic manifestation in Traken?
What
Well,
a
I'd
way.
normally get into that, but is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever's possessing Rima materialized some kind of sending inside of the place we were staying and attacked Kai. It, yeah.
He thinks for a moment and then says, I don't recall any of the legends speaking of something like that, but it is entirely possible. On a fundamental level, psionic power is a form of wish fulfillment. You think, and therefore it happens. It's entirely possible that they can do things that we can't.
I mean, it's not a far stretch from things that we do. So yeah, and I can kind of picture how you could do it just on a conceptual level. So yeah, I agree. It doesn't make it's not absolutely insane that they could. It's a little terrifying that they can.
Yes, but at the same time, nothing about them seems to be unterrifying as far as I can tell.
Sometimes it would be nice to be surprised.
It would be. I mean, the main surprise is your young friend who seems to have one as a part of his soul and not be completely corrupted by them.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. I have some theories about that, but have nothing conclusive.
Well, when you're ready to share, definitely let me know. I am always interested.
If I come up with anything solid, you will be one of the first to hear about it.
Excellent. Now, for just a moment, we're going to switch back over to Kai. Vicky.
Yeah.
Please roll for intrusive thoughts.
She already knows what's up.
I know what's up. Again, I did this to myself. I can't complain. I like the drama. I live for it. I'm not gonna lick something again.
You know you want to.
I don't.
Do it.
Oh, this one's fun. 57, Grant.
Oh.
So what are me and Amron talking about right now? Not like it needs to relate at all, because it won't. So.
Yeah, she's telling you about how some of these plants come from completely different worlds.
Oh, I see. So we're walking through a lovely little botanical garden kind of thing, and I'm just like, oh, this is nice. You know, it's nice to have a friend that isn't like forced to be my friend because, you know, coworkers, but like also I love my friends. And then in her head, a voice just goes, "Hey, your father was right. I think your dad was right about you and how you when you left you wouldn't amount to anything because you were terrible. You couldn't be a princess, and you left, and you're the worst." And she just starts to spiral a little bit, and Amron's probably telling her lovely facts about beautiful botanicals, and none of it's registering because all she's thinking about is how her dad thought she was unfit to do basically anything. So yeah. Intrusive thought. Y'all wanted intrusive thoughts. Okay, I gave them to you.
So with that being said,
Sorry.
Brick and Airy, you
We're
make
just
it
gonna-
to the. You make it to the.
She's fine.
You make it to the doctor's office,
This is a Tuesday for Kai.
and a smallish Dragon woman kind of just glances up from a desk and says, "Oh my, more of you. Okay.
Hi.
What seems to be the medical emergency?" And she's finally getting a full picture of Brick and slowly nods and just gestures at a couple of chairs next to examination tables. It just says, "Take a seat."
For some reason, it really hurts when I do this. Ow. Ow.
We were sparring and things got a little hardcore, I guess you could say.
Fine.
Hardcore? Don't you mean homicidal? Okay, give me a moment.
Roll.
Can I roll for like a divine intervention of do I get a feeling that I should turn my comms back on? to save y'all from having to do exactly what I'm doing right now.
Ari blurting out to a complete
Yeah,
fucking
I know.
stranger. I had control.
Yeah, you did.
Got me.
I mean, Vicky, if you want to roll, but I know what my role was for divine intervention.
Oh. Well, I'll do it anyway. It was an 8, so no, I bet it's not.
Vicky versus God.
Kai is still very much dealing with, all of her thoughts.
Vicky might have to send me that doc.
Would you say?
So you might have to send me that doc.
Dude, what would Brick's intrusive thoughts?
Oh, we're about to find out.
Okay.
I didn't
so,
prep the one that was for everybody. I was going to.
Okay, so yes, the doctor starts measuring things out into various bandages, and Carta just kind of takes a seat next to Ari and says, "Those were some cool moves. Were those all from your friend, or how much of those were your idea?"
Well, technically they were all my idea, just, using his power a little bit.
So you were holding back.
Look, yeah, sorry.
Don't go around complaining that our bout wasn't as intense as Ekin and Bricks if you're not going to give me all you got.
Okay, we can try again, if you want.
I'll hold you to that.
I really want to fight Carta.
We all want to fight Carta.
Carta would just shoot Kai through the chest, I think, at this moment. So I don't want to fight Carta, actually.
Anyway, to be honest though, that was kind of my first time trying that. So
Well, for your first time trying it, it looked like it went pretty darn well.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, the entity seemed pretty proud of me. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
Well, I mean, isn't it better to keep the voices in your head happy rather than not? I wouldn't know, I don't have personal experience, but it sounds like it would make sense.
All the rest of us
I'm
do.
not sure yet, honestly. But
What are Brick's thoughts on that?
Well, I've been rolling listen checks and I haven't gotten above a 3.
Yes!
I don't have this conversation at all.
Finally,
Okay,
privacy.
okay. All right, because you seem to be the one in the most dire need of assistance, the doctor does walk over and says, "Okay, so I did perform some scans on your crewmate when she visited earlier. I'm going to just run a quick scan to make sure your physiology is roughly the same. It'll take me just a moment." She pulls out a scanner, does a scan.
I don't know half the words you're saying.
"Doctor, do good thing for you.
Got
Hopefully
it.
make you heal better."
Okay.
And after a moment, she kind of just raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, okay, close enough. All right, well," and she takes some of these bandages that are laced with something and says, "So, this might affect you differently. It's something to keep in mind." And she gives you the whole spiel. Beware of potentially intrusive thoughts, concerning behaviors toward your crewmates potentially, and you might see things. Just be aware the thing you want to punch might not be there, or it might be something else. Okay?
Start prepping your list, Mac.
That's a thing.
I was about to say, are Cardinary still talking? Like, do I hear this?
You can make a listen check if you want to.
I hope I roll really low. Yes! I got like a 5.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I
So
didn't hear any of this.
unless Rick tries to stop the doc, she will start applying bandages to you.
No, it's fine.
All right, I promise this will make everything better, probably by the morning, so you should only have a few hours to worry about this.
I have like 2 days.
Maybe, although the black eye might be a bit. We'll see.
Oh,
She,
what?
she,
Ow.
she just starts patching you up, and while that's happening, does Ari have anything to say?
I guess he would be continuing the conversation and delusions.
That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
That's solid.
Nice egg.
That's a banger to start off with.
It's good. It's good.
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
Good.
Starting off strong tonight. Anyway, he'd be like, also, I promise I wasn't complaining or saying that our fight was lame. I actually enjoyed it very much, but I just didn't want to hurt you, that's all.
I appreciate the thought, Crystals. But seriously, don't hold back. I can take it.
Okay. You were pretty impressive too. Like, in both fights.
Well, thank you. I've gone up against my fair share of psionic opponents over the years. You'd be amazed what bounties I end up getting.
Oh, that's a little scary, but cool.
Well, gotta pay for the ship somehow.
Oh, yeah. Well then, I guess I don't have to worry about holding back.
It'll be fine. So, I mean, I will admit, so long as the chain doesn't come out, I think we're good.
Okay, I promise.
Because that's about the only... At that point, that was about the only thing that was a little scary.
Okay, got it. Noted.
They're not very fun.
The chains.
Sorry, buddy.
Rick says, as the doctor finishes up and walks over to Ari and starts performing a scan, I am going to scan you really quick just to make sure. And with that, we switch back over to Leaf. Leaf, do you have any other questions for Ekin?
I mean, while waiting for everyone else to show back up, I think I'm going to just ask Ekin about the history of like the Trakans and Elysians and kind of just dig in further into the research notes.
Okay. Well, beyond what he's already told you that they were...
Actually, Ekin had been talking about looking for like artifacts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask... So Ekin, actually, you'd mentioned artifacts. Or like, what kind of artifacts are there? Like, what are...
Well, there are many sci-tech artifacts in our collection. Specifically, one I am looking for is one that would cloak your presence to an extent within a certain area. The reality is it only lasts as long as you apply your power to it. So you would have to recharge it on a daily basis simply by focusing on it. I believe we have one of those. I think I've found it. I'm just making sure that it is the correct thing. I don't want to give you anything that's potentially planetary annihilating.
You have?
It was a joke. We probably did at some point. I don't think we've had it for 10,000 years at least.
It's not concerning that you don't know what it is.
It has been a while since I've had my hands on something planet annihilating. I'm not particularly eager to repeat the experience.
Understandable. The stories I hear about them, not fun. Not fun at all. There's a reason we stopped producing them. But yes, there are many forms of psionic artifacts. Shield projectors, distance viewing devices that allow you to see things in real time from light years away. Many things. Most of our collection is primarily for study, but some of them do still operate, and that is what I am trying to determine. Because if Sci-Tech goes wrong, as I'm sure that book will tell you soon, it goes very wrong.
Interesting.
We're talking unforeseen consequences kinds of wrong.
Yes. I unfortunately remember the process of learning psionics. It was a bit of a late development. There was a lot of... Are you familiar with tasers?
Not entirely, although I think the translator might be doing something interesting. Electric beam shooter is what it's telling me.
Essentially, I was... I came into my abilities as an adult and had far more power than I did control. And while during those early phases of learning, the only real way to prevent, well, with the technology we had available back on Earth, the only real convenient way to prevent harm to others around me when things went wrong was complete incapacitation, in this case by electric disruption of the nervous system. It was effective and exceedingly unpleasant.
Dana from some pocket of the universe just feels a need to say, I'm so sorry, Leaf. I really am so sorry, Leaf.
I shudder to imagine the consequences for misdirecting that energy with actual intent behind it.
Well, I mean, that's why this is the third dojo, and not the first or second. The other
Fair
two,
enough.
one burned down. The other was blown to smithereens by a particularly powerful student. I think we're still picking up bits out of the rock on occasion.
Bits of what?
The student?
Yeah! I'm like, bits of what, Grant?
Ekin doesn't think of that unless Leaf chooses to clarify. He doesn't think of that.
Oh god.
Wow, that sounds messy.
Yes, you would not believe how long it took us to pick up all of the splinters of wood. It was a nightmare.
Well, I mean, for wood, fire is very effective.
It's true. Or a vacuum. Shop vac.
Those tattoos. That was something I've been meaning to ask you about.
Oh, these, yes.
Yes. I show him my homemade tattoos.
Oh, fascinating.
Because I believe I have 2 of them.
Yep, he immediately grabs your wrist and takes a closer look.
I have been experimenting with some theory around these, but they cap out at a certain power density. I'm fascinated to know if you like more about these. Like, is this an art form that you still have, or?
It is one of the few art forms that Trakan civilization has held on to over the centuries. There's a reason why, obviously, we have entire sleeves generally of tattoos, and many of us go much farther. The process for us isn't all about ink and a needle. For us, it's more along the lines of multiple psionics passing on their power and knowledge to a younger member. Most of us get our tattoos at a younger age, as soon as we are, initiates often. In fact, you will see most initiates at least have something. And we gain them as we learn new things, as we progress through our training.
Is that something that a non-initiate could learn? Is that something that I could potentially...
I can describe the basics to you. If you're looking for, say, powers of greater complexity, the pattern itself must become more complex. The focus required also is that of multiple psionic.
Interesting.
Yes. Many of us receive our crowning or more complex tattoos in the presence of multiple paladins. All of them focusing.
I would love at some point to learn more about that, especially since among my people we have very limited options for passing on knowledge of psionics and abilities.
I can see what materials I can come up with. Yep, in addition to my other research, but
I'm
I will find something.
particularly interested in what is that gold element of it?
It is a relatively rare material. And it is synthetic. To an extent. Synthetic in that we engineered something to grow it many, many millennia ago. And we managed to keep a hold of a few seeds. I may not be able to share a seed with you, but I can at least give you an idea what it is. Meet me later in the evening, and I will show you what they look like in bloom.
I would greatly appreciate that. Also, Leaf is sitting here thinking, I really want to know the material composition of this stuff. Because someone here can fabricate things with his mind.
Someone being
Okay.
And is
you.
And is very eager to make some very potentially dangerous attempts at creating recreating lost technologies from descriptions.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey,
Boy.
it is a hell of a button to be able to push.
It's quite the hobby. All right, well, on that note, we're going to switch back to Kai.
Okay.
Kai, roll for intrusive thoughts, please.
I know. I'm doing it. All right, that is a 12. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So me and Amron are walking through the botanical garden or whatever. I don't actually I don't know, did she react to the way that I fully spaced?
She was telling you about every plant you were passing, so she might not have. I don't think she even noticed.
Probably not. Okay. Well.
You have been handed just a few random fruits and vegetables.
Amazing. I've
As you've
just
been
got it
walking?
all in one hand because the other one, is in a sling. So I'm just like, got him kind of like. And then out of nowhere, that little voice in my head, and not one that's like actually not my voice, it's my consciousness or whatever you want to call it, just goes, hey, where's Zen? Hey, you need to go spend time with Zen right now. Go right now. Go find him right now. And so Kai goes, Amron, this was a lovely tour of the botanical garden. I do have to get going though, but can we hang out later?
Of course, yeah. Let me know if the stuff Iwe gave you causes you too much trouble. I will chew her out, and second, I'll see if I can do anything to help. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I would mainly just tell her that like don't the side effects are strong. Okay, bye.
Okay, you jog back to the place you're staying.
I don't think I'm jogging.
Okay, you walk back.
That feels like it would hurt. But yeah, I head back to the place that we're staying because I can't remember where Zen went. I don't think.
He went to sleep.
Oh, he went to sleep. I'm just gonna go wake him up. That's so mean. Oh man. But the dice, they want blood, so I go back to the place we're staying. Does anyone else hear when I walk in?
You actually walk in to find Kim and Satsi at the table. They're not in their room anymore. Kim is actually just handing the puzzle back and shrugging, and Satsi just looks at it, glares, and then throws it across the room. Kai, make a reflex save.
Okay, cool.
Don't break her other arm, please.
Oh, it's not good, actually. It's not the worst, but it's one better than the worst. However, my reflexes are a 10, so that's 12.
That's enough. She wasn't throwing it at you, just in your general direction, without intending to. You managed to duck as it just hits a curtain next to you and rolls to the floor, and Sachi just goes,
You're good. Don't worry about it.
and just gets up and walks over to you and just checks and like signs, "Are you okay?"
No, I'm good. I'm good. Here, Amber gave me fruits. Sorry to bother you guys. I got it. I'll be back. Just gonna.
She looks confused. But
I'm
takes them.
confused too. I don't remember what the fruits are. I'm sorry. They're probably not poisonous. I would check with Amber first though.
Okay.
And I go into the hallway. Is the room that Zen and I are sharing, is the door closed?
Yes.
Okay. I feel so rude doing this, but Kai is medicated highly, apparently. So she's gonna knock on the door. Just a gentle little ding ding ding.
You hear a groan for a second, and then someone stand up and walk to the door, and Zen opens it. He's looking a little disheveled at the moment, but he says, Kai, what's up?
Hold on one second. I have it queued. I might as well play it. Okay. Anyway,
Yes. And okay. Yeah,
hi, sorry. You were sleeping. Oh my god, you were sleeping. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Vicky,
Yeah.
roll on the secondary chart.
Okay. There's a secret
There's
second
two
chart.
charts?
Oh wait, the secret second chart is D12, right?
Yes.
Mother.
Dude,
I'm very
kiss him.
scared. I'm very scared. Okay, that's a 7. Which number is 7? Oh, that's fine. I can deal with that. Okay. Kai just realizes in her head that it's very warm in the room suddenly. And probably in her face as well. Who knows why? She doesn't. It's warm. I'm sorry. I should, sorry. I didn't mean to, you were sleeping. I'm sorry. I forgot. I went and saw a doctor, and they gave me some stuff, and it's making my head feel kind of fuzzy.
He opens the door the rest of the way, takes you by your good arm, and leads you over to your bed and says, just lay down, it will feel better.
I don't want to lay down. I want to go. I don't.
Well, then listen to your medic and lay down, please.
I lay down and I stare at the ceiling.
Okay.
This is boring.
And with that, we return to Ari and Brick. And Ari, you're getting the tail end of the spiel that the doctor's giving. Watch out for intrusive thoughts.
Eyes are wide.
Potential concerning feelings toward other members of your crew for whom you may have feelings, and also minor hallucinations.
I really like how that one wasn't mentioned to Brick.
No, it was part of the spiel.
Kind of.
It was part of the spiel, but Ari might notice that Carta kind of snickers to herself a little bit, and then the doctor says, "So, do either of you have any questions?"
Why didn't you tell me this before you gave me the medicine?
Because it's all I've got.
What if I already have issues with all these things? Is it gonna be like 20 times worse?
All these things.
She walks up and you notice Carta flushes a little bit, and the doctor just places a hand on your shoulder and says, "Do you mind if I use a power?"
What kind of power?
Divination.
Oh, sure.
Just a quick peek into your future.
Oh,
I can do the same for you too, big guy.
What?
Why do I need this?
I'm just gonna make sure that nothing bad happens.
Okay, fine. He like slowly gives his arm out or whatever to yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
Her eyes glow blue for a second. She closes them, and after a moment, she lets go of your hand and takes a step backward. Okay. That was more than I was expecting.
What? You really should tell people things before you give them medicine. Sorry. Anyway.
She glances between you and Carta and then back over at Brick and then says, okay, well, as far as your treatment goes, you will be fine. Long term, everything will be perfectly okay. Perhaps even better than it could have been otherwise. But that also being said, she looks again and kind of just meets eyes with Carta, who was kind of silently giggling, but then stops and makes eye contact and just looks a little serious for a second and questioning. And she says, well, just watch out for each other. And you can both make a sense motive check to try and see
Bet
how
your sweet bippy on you.
God damn it!
You're sweet. What? It's a 1. No. The medicine's
Can I do
already
it as
taking
the
effect.
entity to give me a boost, please?
Did I turn my comms back on? It doesn't matter. I'm bad at
I'm
wisdom.
holding the wrong thing. Where the fuck is
No,
insight?
It's in skills.
Leave!
Right spot. It's just above there.
Leave,
Look
come to the
for
rescue.
eye.
Your
Go
comms
back
on.
down. What are you doing?
What?
Insight. Or sorry, sense motive.
Oh my
What
God.
just happened?
Did you?
5.
she's not leaving anything out.
I guess I did just hear the spiel, didn't I?
Yes,
No.
you did. You did just hear the spiel. You heard it twice, actually.
You heard the spiel, and you also heard the doctor. Did you actually miss that, Kyle?
I missed it.
Okay, so the doctor just looked at Carta. Well, you wouldn't know that it was at Carta and Ari, but very like spookily was like, everything will be fine in the long term, maybe better, but also take care of each other, like protect each other. You're hearing all this. Kai is not, so I need you to deal with it.
And
they all failed their sense motive checks, so.
okay, I'll roll sense motive. I was rolling
Okay.
wisdom to see something else, but
Okay.
and it's voice, so
Yes.
18.
18.
My sense motive is different for voice versus
I know.
non-voice.
You recognize the hesitancy as something that Dana used to do whenever telling you about the future. She would be very careful about telling you exactly what happened, because describing the future, she often would say, changes the outcome. So your sense motive is that she is doing what she thinks to be best for the people under her care.
And I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, and Dr. Iwe glances at Brick and says, would you like me to do the same? Look a little bit into your future?
I mean, yeah, we're not.
Okay. She does the same, closes her eyes, and takes a slightly larger step backward and says, oh, what is with you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Okay, well, again, long term, everything will be just fine. Be careful. Be careful what you say yes to.
Oh, fuck.
Interesting.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
What does that mean?
And
I said yes to you. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
in the future is oh dear. Just careful what you say yes to, and understand that if you do, the consequences had better be worth it. And with that, she steps away, checks some of her notes, and says, okay, well, if my modeling of your physiology is anything to go by, you'll end up the wounds will be fully closed and more or less sealed by tomorrow morning. They'll still look red and kind of be painful for the next day or so, but that you can heal on your own and you should be just fine. If you need anything else, though, you're welcome to come back. Just understand this is about all I've got for actual healing of wounds. So, just so you know.
Get ready to join the side effect train, bitches.
I have to go do homework now. I gotta make 2 charts or something.
I'll send y'all a starter chart. Don't worry.
Yeah. Ari would be like, actually, this might be the first time you ever hear this, but is there any side effect for somebody with an entity attached to them? Perchance?
That's a wild thing to just say to somebody.
That
Oh,
really
wait,
is. Don't forget where we are.
An entity? What kind of entity are we talking about? Do you have a symbiotic life form living inside you, like some sort of slug creature that remembers the memories of all past hosts?
One.
Can I interject just
Yes.
on comms?
Yes.
Ari, say it's for Rima.
Yeah, for Rima.
Who's Rima?
What the fuck's Rima?
What is a Rima? I've never heard of that kind of parasite symbiote before.
Ari would be like.
A friend of
There
ours
was
that
so
got
many
possessed.
singers for that. Oh my god, Kai has so many jokes for that.
Okay, this is
can't hear it.
Amanda Plunder. So we're gonna pretend that this is the side effects of the medicine.
Okay,
just
hysteria and madness are not side effects that I foresaw, but okay. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah,
And
do.
she
Sorry about that.
she glances at Carta and just says, "Please make sure they make it back to wherever they're staying safely, please." And Carta just slowly nods and smiles at both of you and says, "I've got these boys, don't worry."
Are you real?
Yes, big guy, I'm very real. Come on now, let's go.
I feel like you would say that if you weren't.
I probably would. That's for you to figure out later. Meanwhile, Leaf, what are you up to, having heard all of this?
And being apparently the only non-intoxicated person.
Well, Leaf is connecting some dots and has just realized that Kai must have got the same treatment.
Oh yeah.
You
don't know where she
and
is
is
right
now
though,
feeling
huh?
and is now feeling a little bit bad about his comment earlier, and also a little concerned that her comms are off.
You guys, yeah, you don't know where I am.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Chaos.
That's my specialty. Also, hi Vilnash, we are playing Dice with the Universe, and the universe is laughing in our faces right now.
So yeah, I guess there's not much I can do about that. I guess I'm gonna take some notes, and
Wait, where are you right now?
I'm still talking with Ekin.
Okay.
Because that was where we said we were all gonna meet back up.
That we didn't say we were gonna meet there. I don't think we ever, because I was asking if we planned to meet, or if
No,
you
last
were just
when
gonna
we
meet
all
there.
when we all split up, we decided we were going to reconvene in an hour to go find Ekin.
Oh, that's actually.
I've
That's
now
true,
found
it was an
Ekin, and I'm
hour.
waiting for the rest of you to show up.
Oops.
Guys,
That's
Oh, no.
probably not gonna
That'd be
happen.
bad.
Which may or may not happen, but that's what Leaf is currently waiting for, in the
Also-
absence of other instructions.
Yeah. Interesting.
Uh,
Were Satsi, Kim, and Zen around for that conversation? I imagine not.
I don't believe they were.
So yeah, no one in the house knows that we need to be a place.
So I'm gonna just hang out with. Also, it's just how long have we been here again? It's just a day, right?
Yeah, a day.
This is our first full day, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So much.
Well, because I need to be back at the other settlement in the next 2 days.
Uh-huh. Oh, I have not forgotten that.
Yup.
Wait, why?
Because I left a time bomb in the magistrate's office.
Oh my god. I forgot.
Like, the place is roped off. It's not gonna, like,
Yeah,
cause
but
too
like,
much damage.
Satsi has a puzzle to solve, and then I don't know what's happening after the puzzle.
I mean, worst case scenario, we just send a message back to the encampment telling them telling them to evacuate that building of anything they give a shit about.
You have about 24 hours,
Oh
and
my.
then it'll explode. Then it'll eat
It won't
itself.
explode. It's just going to dissolve into dust and disappear into. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be. They should at least remove anything with an alien power cell before. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Ekin, do you have any like long-range communications equipment that we could use to reach the other settlement?
I need to
I
make
Of
just
course,
remembered
yes.
something.
Yes, I can take you right to it. It's in one of our watchtowers.
That would be really helpful.
He takes you to their long-range comm system. Now, just a heads up, we don't always know exactly who we're going to get. Usually the marshals are pretty good about picking up, but sometimes you might end up with one of the shopkeepers.
Is this just a public phone? Are you just
Is
calling
this just
a
like
phone
one
booth?
way?
You just calling a phone booth?
Hmm.
You can make the call
I'm
and then
trying
hang
to-
up.
Okay, tech question, technology thing here.
Yes.
Can I relay a command to the stuff through the ship and have it actually be received, given that I specifically specified that it should only accept orders from me?
I would allow you to do a computer use check. However, this is a fairly old and dilapidated piece of equipment, so you're doing it at a disadvantage because it doesn't have a full interface.
I'm going to make the attempt to relay it through the ship and see if and hope. And then I'll send a message and we'll see what happens.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
This feels like a good time to play Leaf's theme. I don't get to play it a lot.
Yeah, let's go. Uh-oh.
It's not a 1, so give me a sec.
It's a 2.
So that's a 15. It was a 2, yes.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 and a 2.
Oh, well, it doesn't go through. You get some sort of response. You're pretty sure it's from Bessie, but it's encoded. You're not entirely sure what it's saying.
I mean, if I know it failed, I'm gonna try again.
Okay, you may try again.
Damn your disadvantage, Grant.
Yeah.
That one of them was a nat 20.
Dude.
The other was not. That's a 23.
You're pretty sure this time you managed to get something through, but you're not entirely sure if it's entirely legible.
How long is this taking per attempt?
It's about 15 minutes per attempt, so it's been half an hour now.
I mean, I'll give it one more try because it's worth it.
Okay.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Where does a 31 get us?
You're not able to establish voice comms, but you recognize that Bessie has figured out that there's something weird going on, and Bessie has started communicating in Morse code, which I'm assuming Leaf probably has memorized somewhere.
If not memorized.
If he's spoken to Eris in binary before, he knows Morse code.
Whistled in binary, no less.
Yeah.
What do you tell?
Each note encodes more information.
What are you going to tell Bessie to do?
I'm going to ask Bessie to relay I'm going to ask Bessie to relay a command to the to our goo multi-tool thing, extending the timer by a week.
Okay. There is a moment of silence, and then you receive a message confirmed, relaying. Is there anything else you would like to tell Bessie to do?
And could you let Etza know that, and possibly maybe let the marshals know, actually. I guess if I'm doing this in Morse code, I would think about it first and then send it. I'd let the marshals know that they should probably remove anything of particular importance from the marshals building.
Magistrates building?
From the magistrates building. Yes, thank you. But leave the computers.
Okay. Bessie says, relaying message. Wish me luck. Don't
Good
want to be
luck.
disassembled by angry marshals.
Bessie, you know I would go to war for you.
And on that note,
Leaf says in a public communication channel. But in English.
True.
In Morse code. So,
True.
you know.
Kai.
Which is probably more effective than encrypted communication.
At the moment, at least. Kai,
Yes.
go ahead and roll on that secondary chart for me, please.
Okay. Oh, that's cocked. Hold on. Okay. That's 3. Oh, no.
Yes, what's happening?
Okay.
Okay, so shit. Okay. So hold on. Just gonna get the music, you know. So Kai's lying on her bed staring at the ceiling, as I said. Upset about being told to chill out. And her thoughts are starting to wander or whatever. I don't know what Zen's doing.
He's not asleep, but he's also just kind of on his bunk as well, just staring up at the ceiling.
Okay. Kai, out of nowhere, just goes... Hold on, let me check the prompt again. Yeah, okay. Just out of nowhere goes... So the rebellion, huh? It was... this...
What a line.
That must have been... That must have been a lot, huh? I missed all of it. And you fought in the whole thing. I'm sorry. I kind of turn over and I go, I'm sorry. The head fuzzy thing is happening again.
It's okay. It was a lot.
I don't... Oh, we don't have to talk about it. I'm sure you don't want to.
I suspect we'll have to go over it at some point. You do need to know some of what happened.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know some of what happened. I like read the news reports and stuff. I found them like while I was training.
And were they our news reports or were they your father's news reports?
I don't know actually. I found
it would have been a lot harder to get the real facts.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
certainly earlier on.
Well, okay, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I got what got off planet during it. I know what happened at the end.
What resilience?
I know he. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have the general idea. It was awful. and honestly not something I relish looking back on, but it is part of who I am.
I know you say that I, like, should have left, and I did. But I do really regret it. Like, I don't all the time because I, like, probably would have died. But, like, and, like, you know, living is nice. And having a crew is nice, and, we're reunited, which is nice. But, like, I really wish I could have been there. And, you know, maybe if I was there, my dad wouldn't have started a war in my name. So.
Well, you were there in a lot of ways. Even though your father used your supposed death and disappearance as an excuse to start everything. The people I knew, the rebels, were all very much aware of the fact that you had no choice. Everyone. Roger, Ashley, everyone knew. And they didn't blame you for a second. And with Kai kind of stewing on that,
We'll go to somebody else.
we'll jump back over to Rick and Harry, who are just getting back. And you find Satsi just kind of head resting on her arms as she just stares daggers at the puzzle that's just sitting on the table in front of her. You also notice that Kim is out there with her, and is also kind of staring at the puzzle, but she looks a little more pensive rather than frustrated.
Ari would just like walk in the room and wave and be like, "Hey guys, hey Satsi," and kind of be like, "Oh, hi Kim, it's nice to see you."
Kim kind of gives both of you a quick glance and then just returns to looking at the puzzle. You're pretty sure you see one of her hands just raise up and go.
Aw.
It's cute.
I take it you haven't made any progress based on that look, Satsi.
Satsi glances at you and just slowly shakes her head.
I'm sorry.
And then goes back to glaring at the puzzle.
That's how I feel about puzzles too, Satsi.
Yeah.
And Carta just kind of looks at a pile of discarded fruits and veg and says, I guess I'd better get that in the kitchen before someone either steps on it or sits on it. Do you two need anything? Are you okay? Pistols, you want to give me a hand?
Oh, yep. Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay.
Immediately starts picking up the fruit.
All right. The two of you head into the kitchen. What does Brick do?
Just for giggles, Brick's gonna mess with the puzzle. What is this thing?
Hell yeah.
What do it do? What does do?
Okay. Brick has probably in his past at least once seen a Rubik's Cube. It's probably called something different in this time, but he's seen something like it.
The puzzle is a Rubik's Cube, Grant!
And he's seen different versions of them. This one is a wild-looking one. It is 20-sided.
Holy shit.
Whoa, yeah, that's insane.
With multiple faces on each side, and they are all numbered 1 through 20, you suspect. Anyway, and they are it's made of wood, and it seems very, very intricate, and you are able to shift it and move it. It's not that difficult. It makes clicking noises when you do. And yeah, it's a very advanced, evil looking version of a Rubik's Cube.
Huh.
If Brick solves this, I'm gonna lose
That'd
my
be
fucking mind.
amazing. Once upon a time, a Mac knew how to solve one of these. I was very into Rubik's puzzles when I was a kid.
I had a Rubik's Cube for about 10 years. I still have it in my parents' house. Never solved. Just the basic
Someday.
one.
If Brick wants to make an attempt, he's more than welcome to.
You gotta fiddle with it. That ain't gonna go nowhere.
Do I see this happening on my
I don't know, do you?
I'm too busy helping.
13.
Yeah, you kind of switch it around a little bit. It makes no sense. Sati just gives you a knowing nod and just holds out her hand, looking almost defeated.
Stupid.
She nods in agreement and then puts it back on the table and just goes back to glaring at it.
Are you guys sure you don't want anything? Ari says from the kitchen.
What?
Just trying to not be as flustered as possible.
Just focus on cleaning this, okay?
Okay, sure.
And is Ari going to talk about anything, or do you want to roll like a D percentile to see
I can tell
if
you.
there are
I
any
can.
intrusive thoughts?
I can give you an intrusive thought.
Yeah, dude, send one over on Discord real quick.
Well,
Oh,
roll.
God.
Roll for
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, my bad. A D percentile?
Yeah.
Is that this one?
Nope.
Oh my bad.
Alright.
Yeah, it is this one.
And then we roll also this one.
Oh, okay.
We need 100-sided dice.
15.
15. Oh, this is perfect.
Oh, cute. Okay, cool.
Oh no, it's not cute. Don't worry.
Oh.
I
okay.
mean, you're gonna hate it. Who's Ari closest to right now? Grant, you can see it. Do you want me to say it, or do you want to say it? 'Cause...
You go ahead and say it. Person
Okay.
he's closest to right now is literally Carta.
Okay, great.
Oh, God.
So I swear, I kid you not, I am not fucking with you. I will send you the Excel sheet right now if you don't
I
believe
trust
me.
you.
Number 15 is tell the closest person your biggest secret.
Oh, okay. I
Leaf goes.
don't know. What's Aries' biggest secret? I don't know. Like, it's not really a secret that I was born in a combine, or not born, but like raised. I have to think about this.
Take your
Okay.
time. Take your time.
I think if everyone's okay with it, I think we'll do one more round while Amanda thinks.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
All right, Leaf. Now that you've sent a message to make sure that
Hold on.
the magistrate's office doesn't completely just disappear in a few days, what do you do?
What else is there to do around here? I've done most of the things I planned.
Are you gonna check in on the team that was supposed to meet up with you? You don't have to. You can go
I
be
mean, I
friends.
could, I guess. I'm still with Ekin.
Yeah, and you filled them in on what happened.
Is there? I guess I'll let the team. I'll let the team know that we don't that I'm gonna come find them. I already filled Ekin in. Everyone except Kai, whose comms are still off.
Still off.
Okay. Well, the rest of you hear that. And as Ekin leads you out of the watchtower, he says, "Oh, well, if you have any other questions, I'm always happy to go over history with you. Also, if you want an education on the current standings of the empires that exist today, let me know."
Yes, please.
Okay. Well,
Just casually
long story short,
offers to give us the most important information in the game.
well, this is the basic version. Long story short, nobody really likes the Alicians. It's just nobody's able to deal with them on their own. The Mirnan, the Mirnan kingdoms, technically, are a little isolationist. They don't actively go out and make friends. They're a little too busy dealing with their own thing. The Comoidians are very much not friendly with the Alicians, but because they've been duking it out with them for so long, the Comoidians have very much come out on the worst side of that. The Ipsi are neutral. The Jannar are neutral. The Cayman are generally a bunch of mercenaries. Mercenaries, but they also like selling things, which is why you have people like Gorm.
You said, okay, so the Ipsi and the Jannar are
neutral,
and what was the other one?
The Cayman.
Right.
And the Neiman as well.
And the Cayman are
mercenaries. They have a strong martial tradition typically.
Okay.
And the Kadassin are neutral. The Bergtars are neutral, leaning toward being semi-friendly with the Mirnan and the Comoidian, although they end up getting caught in the middle when those two tend to start arguing, so the Kadassin aren't exactly happy with that. And the Trakkens are the Trakkens, a scattered people, nomadic, who would help if they could, but are nowhere near organized enough to do so.
Okay.
That's the general idea. There are other species, but Ekin doesn't really go into them as much because there's only so much time you have while you're walking back.
Yeah.
And Leaf arrives to find Satsi staring daggers at the puzzle.
Leaf so desperately wants to help, but has been fairly specifically advised he's not supposed to.
All right. Then, with that being said, for the not the final round, the second to final round, Kai, roll one more time on that secondary chart. What was?
Actually, Leaf, I'm
we
gonna
still have
glance
Arian break
at
to
it.
go back to.
What did you say? You said it looks like a Rubik's Cube, right?
It operates like one.
It operates like one.
But it's an icosahedron.
Right.
The way you just rattled that off was wild.
Leaf is just going
it's 20
to...
sides. Oh, it's a
Yes.
a D20.
It's a D20, yeah.
I'm trying to see how many of these I can fit in. Anyway.
Leaf is just going to casually... Leaf is just going to casually hand Satsi his a data pad with the with one of the old Earth books on Rubik's Cube variants.
Okay.
Just as a reference.
She kind of almost sullenly glances over at it and then realizes what you handed her and just glances up, grinning, and takes it and starts reading immediately.
And then, hey, I'm not solving it. And then I'm gonna go prepare snacks for people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means you'll probably hear whatever's going on between Ari and Carta. But before we get to that, what did Kai roll?
I didn't roll yet. You guys rolling now. That's a 7 again. We're not going to do that again. No repeats. I like chaos. Fuck. Everything.
Yes.
Everything I roll on this is terrifying. This one fits though, because I rolled a 4. And you know what that means, Grant.
Oh yes.
Yep. This is not gonna be a fun conversation to have. Oh no. Okay. So, what song do I want for this? I'm just gonna put this on. Oh fuck. Okay. So
Okay.
Kai, as you know, picking up like right where I kind of left off talking about the rebellion stuff. Actually, yeah, it fits super well because they were talking about what Kai learned, what she knew. And she goes back to that. Her mind goes back to that, and she says aloud, I know my parents died, but I don't know how. Do you know how my dad died?
Zen is silent for a long time.
Like, I
You
know,
may
and
roll.
I kind of fill in, and I
Yeah.
go,
Mhm.
I know that he was killed, like, but, like, I don't know, it's stupid. It happened technically, like, hundreds of years ago, but, you know, and even, like, what? Checks her
And-
watch. 6 years ago. Is that right?
And while she's talking, you almost don't, Kai almost doesn't hear it. Zen says, sword through the heart.
Almost, though, right? Because I do hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I stop. I'm gonna sit up. Yeah, I guess
And I'm gonna
that
have you-
tracks.
I'm gonna have you treat this as if you also rolled a 1, using one of my fate points
I also rolled a 1. What's 1?
on the same table.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. 1 is who killed your dad. So, yeah, I mean, that tracks. It was, yeah. That's a way to kill somebody. Who did it? Kyle nodding. He's like, I know exactly what's about to happen. Yeah.
Zen is quiet for a long time. I don't know if Kai fills in this time. But
She does, and she just goes, Zen, who killed him?
I did.
Okay. Okay.
So snacks, anybody?
Kai is going to. You
I was
guys
like,
don't
I don't think we
actually.
need to do mine.
I don't think any of you guys know that Kai is in the house right now.
No, we
Nope.
don't yet.
Yeah.
Satsi and Kim do, but nobody's asked them yet.
Yeah, they also both don't speak. So. Kai is gonna stand up and just say, I'm gonna take a walk, I think. And she's going to walk out of the room and walk out of the house. I don't know if anybody says anything to her as she leaves.
I mean, Brick absolutely would see her
Yeah, I
if
imagine.
he's still hanging out with
I
Satsi
imagine
and Kim.
most of them would see me, depending on how this place is laid out.
If you walk through the
I don't know if
common
this is an
area,
open
then yeah.
plan kind of vibe or like.
Yeah, what's the architecture?
Yeah.
floor
Yeah, she
plan?
she would have to walk through the common area, yeah. So
Yeah.
chances are all of you would see her if you're looking around.
Okay.
Hey, snacks. And then looks up and sees Kai's face. It's like,
You don't.
Never.
She doesn't stop. She walks straight to the door. I'm good, thanks.
I talked to Ekin. We don't have to meet with them.
Okay, I'll be back.
Take care.
I'm out.
Damn.
like-
I mean, anyone who saw Kai can either read her completely or roll a sense motive if
Take the wildest sense.
she's
motive.
hiding it all.
I got a 23.
23.
Yeah.
16?
She's. I will
Uh,
say, Grant, I rolled myself a cheeky little how does Kai take this kind of roll, and it was a nat 20, so I'm kind of going off of she is very calm about this, spookily calm about this, and is just as if she needs to like just literally like I need to go outside for a minute.
Okay. Brick, I would say you've seen people in this exact mode before.
That's extremely uncharacteristic for Kai. She's normally either hanging out or storming out.
Yeah, so I would say Brick, due to sheer life experience, knows she learned something that affects her to her core. And Vicky, you're welcome to countermand me if I'm saying something that's not true.
That's right. You're right. Kai literally like doesn't like the reason she doesn't have like a destination in where she's walking or anything. She's not gonna go do something. She literally was just like, it was that kind of thing of she learned something and suddenly the room was too small and the air was not like, she could not breathe and she needed to get out right now and get somewhere else. Like she needed to be somewhere else.
Okay.
But she did that with relative composure.
All right. So with Kai walking out into the Enclave, who knows where, we will return our focus for a few moments to Aerie.
Have to. This is a great ending spot, and I can't beat that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's awesome. But
is it awesome?
No,
I don't know, man.
It's like, damn, bud.
I'll wrap things up. Don't worry.
Okay. Huh? What's up?
No, nothing.
What were you gonna say, Grant?
I was gonna say, Vicky, if you want to leave that track going, I think it'll probably work.
Okay, hold on, one moment. Going back.
Oh, it's fine.
No, hold on. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're back. That's cassette. Here we go.
So, Aerie. What is Aerie's biggest secret that he's going to suddenly tell Carta?
The only one who knows about it is Brick because it happened to Brick. But, Aerie would just be like, I don't know, putting away vegetables or whatever we're doing. And then, does he, like, feel anything or does it just blurt out? Like,
you feel a compulsion to say it.
okay.
And you feel a compulsion to say it specifically to the person closest to you, who just so happens to be Carta.
Okay. Well, he would just be like, so I almost killed Brick once, but I wasn't in control of myself. Just be like, whoa.
Carta thinks for a moment, nods and says, is that why you're working so hard to control that thing that's inside you?
Honestly, yeah, I can't handle something like that actually happening. So, that's why I've been so hesitant about it. But I mean, it seems slightly hopeful sometimes, but I don't know. There's always this fear in the back of my head that it's gonna just, I don't know, take over, do something evil, I don't know, you know, entity things.
She finishes drawing off one of the vegetables that you guys are cleaning and takes a moment and kind of leans on the sink and thinks. And then says, listen, I'm different compared to my people. I know almost nothing about psionic power. But I've heard things. I've heard a lot of things, and one of the things that has always stuck with me is that for people with psionic capability, intent means a lot. Your intent is to protect people, right? To make sure that you don't hurt them. I think that's probably enough.
Yeah, really hope so. I mean,
She-
it's... Oh, go ahead.
She gives you a smile, pats you on the back, and says, I believe in you.
Thanks, Carter.
Now, Leaf, what are you making? And she walks over and starts helping Leaf make snacks. And with that, our scene for this first full day of actual beach episode begins to come to a close. Satsi is still working, reading that primer that Leaf gave her, not staring daggers anymore at the puzzle. Kim is still looking pensive and occasionally reaches out and twists a single strand on the puzzle. Brick is, I suppose, kind of watching. Maybe not entirely sure what's going on, but I'll leave that up to you. And in the kitchen, Leaf and Carta and eventually Eri are putting together snacks and doing their thing in there. Meanwhile, Kai reaches the terraced fields again, that botanical garden, and you find a point that looks out over the wall into the vast valleys below. And in that moment, it hits you with full force what Zed's words mean. And you can't cover it up anymore.
Oh, yeah. She's alone, right? She would have gone to a place where she was alone. Great, cool. Kai is, on the ground, sobbing. And she's not quite... There's a lot of emotions, and she's not quite sure which ones she's allowed to be having right now, but that's not the thought in her head at the moment.
And that's where we'll end it.
Sick. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
I don't even know what a beach episode is.
No.
It does not equal a beach episode.
The other options were so nice. I swear to God, they were so nice. The
Did you
dice.
roll all the bad ones on the thing?
No. For Zen's, yeah.
I also used a fate point.
Well, that just made sense. Oh my God. Okay, well, thank you guys all for joining us for D&D in Space tonight. I hope you enjoyed our non beach episode, which seems to be the trend lately. As far as the rest of the week goes, I'm gonna be back here on Thursday talking about some astronomy stuff with Aiden, and then next week schedule change. Because next week is our special week, because I'm decided to take a flight on a Tuesday. I gotta stop the music. It's throwing me off. Sorry, guys. But it's not the right vibes. But next week we are going to be doing D&D in Space on Monday night, same time as always, but Monday instead of Tuesday, because this bitch has a flight to catch. But yeah, and so that also means that I will not be doing a gaming stream next week. If you guys come to gaming streams on Monday, it will just be Monday night, and we will continue with this lovely beach episode where everybody's having a great time. If you're new here, please follow. If subscribe if you feel so inclined. Also, shout out to Kyle, Mac, and Amanda for being just the best people in the world to play D&D with. Love y'all. And to our lovely Game Master Grant, who just, wow. Oh, I have words for you.
Ricky, when I catch you.
Ricky, when I catch you. When I catch you, Ricky.
I think we need a new term for these episodes. They're not beach episodes. They're
torture.
Downtime.
They're
dramatic.
Tea.
Tea episode.
Tea time. It's tea time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, cute.
Tea time episodes. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, if you guys are interested, if you have missed any of our streams and want to catch up, all of them are archived on my YouTube channel. You can go to the About page and click on my face. At the About page, you can also find the tab to join our community. That takes you to a Discord link to join our Discord page. Or Discord server. I know terminology. And I think that's it. Cryptic Cape podcast is done now. Last week I said the last episode's coming out. This week, now me today, I say it's done. So go binge listen to my podcast. It's got 5 whole seasons.
If you haven't listened to it, you are missing out. Just saying.
Anybody have anything else? There's a meteor shower this week, and I'm not going to be able to talk about it before it happens. Because I'm probably going to do something very stupid and go to the middle of nowhere, but it not that stupid. It's fine. I'm not gonna get murdered, but like probably stay up way too late and go see a meteor shower tomorrow night. So if you guys are in an area where you can see a meteor shower, peak is tomorrow night in like the wee hours of the morning. But also if you go out at like 10 or 11 at night, you'll probably see some. Go check it out. It's gonna be good. I think that's it. We'll see y'all next time, I guess, for more chaos.
Assuming I survive.
Yeah, we'll see.
My players.
Yeah, the DM might mysteriously go missing.
Might need a new DM next week. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.